When I saw this glorious skin, I just knew I need Ember video. And I really love Blue Flame. So let's quickly talk about her best assets. About her new Heirloom skin, cause this is the reason why I'm making this video. It's glorious. I can perfectly use my favorite theme, and that is the Blue Flame. Like, I don't know why, but I truly love the Blue Flame. But sadly, I always remembered Ember as more of a lackluster frame. Like, she's kind of a caster, but not that impressive to be fair. But since I really love the skin, I really wanted to make her somewhat useful, and I think I outdone myself. Let's quickly go over her abilities, starting with the passive. It's a simple 5% ability strength gain for every enemy within 50 meters affected by a hit status effect. It's uncapped, capped only by the amount of enemies you can put on fire. Her first ability, Fireball, is a simple fireball. The main power of this ability comes from spam casting it, since you have a combo window for it. Depending on your ability duration, the combo window extends, and the normal cap is 8 times multiplied damage. But when you have Immolation on, the cap increases to 12x before you reach the maximum level. It slowly grows if you keep up the combo window up. But with full 90%, you're gonna just instantly get 12x damage. Like, you have 12x, but now you're like full hit, 6, 8, 12. And her second ability, Immolation, is one of the best defensive abilities in the game, providing you 90% damage reduction, and based on the current level of the hit, it enhances your other abilities. And Fire Blast, her third ability, is very good armor strip, and a very good way to exhaust the percentage on our hit meter, because when it grows way too high on the 90%, the drain on your energy becomes insanely high, so casting Fire Blast from time to time, not even to strip, but just to lower the heat, is just perfect. It got pretty cool augments that I need to consider, because seeing this one, that you get Overguard, and this one that gives you status immunity, those are very interesting, but for my builds, for now at least, I don't have a single mod slot, sadly. And her fourth ability, the reason I really loved Ember, but I just grew to play without it most of the time, since it's just mediocre ability at best. High range, but very low angle, long hit proc, but very lackluster damage on it. The only time it's really good is when you have full meter to full armor strip and then you Inferno, but yeah. But that brings us to our casting build, with Brief Respite for the shield gate. The Exile slot is flexible, best is probably Prime Surefooted, but if you don't have 400 days login like I don't, well, I'm using Preparation because I just love to start mission with full energy, and I don't really want to use Archon Shards for that. So Preparation stays for me, and you can use anything you want. Power Drift, I mean, whatever you want. Up to you. Complete. Up to your personal preferences, that slot. But for the Arcanes, I'm using Molt Augmented to get more ability strength as I'm killing stuff. And Arcane Steadfast because it's gonna be very heavy on the amount of casts you're gonna be doing. And we build very high range with decent ability strength and a bit of duration. And to be exact, just the primed continuity for the duration. And Exothermic is gonna be our energy sustain, and Archon Vitality will be our hit damage will be applied twice, so a big damage increase. And in all cases, we're gonna be using Madurai for the Void Sling strength and our casting speed we get from the power transfer. And remember that in my case, I have Last Gasp and Vengeance unbound, so that's also helping us a lot with like if we fuck up and die, it's very easy to res and we have no penalties then. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Oh, that's why we go Madurai and we get our casting speed, because it's so much better with high casting speed. So I need already, I mean, the energy hungry part of the build is just insane. But when we armor strip them, boom, it's just bad. Like, no matter what you wanna say, this is bad. Even if you put Roar on, like, how much damage is you gonna get? Look at my energy, like, for the fact how expensive on energy it is, because of course I sacrificed a lot of efficiency for ability strength, it's still so far from, like, I mean, I really don't like it. It is what it is. This ability needs some, like, serious buffs. This playstyle, this build, like, I don't know if you can make it any better, but let me show you the other build and you're gonna understand why I think this one's very lackluster. And our other build is purely making Ember into weapon platform with a difference compared to like Sarin. Instead of getting one more buff to the weapon, like Toxic Clash, we get an insane damage reduction, making our Ember, with our Art of Adaptation, a complete tank. So it becomes very flexible with our aura, because I use growing power and preparation for obvious reasons, but you can use literally anything. I have a lot of ability duration and ability strength, primed flow, fireball frenzy, so we get our fireball to be augmented with heat buff, precision intensify to max out our roar. It's already on 103, and narrow-minded minus range. So all aspects of her being a caster gone. This purely to save our energy from being completely drained out in an instant by immolation. And I mean, immolation and adaptation. This combo is mwah. Arcane Fury, you can use Augmented if you want more percentage from the buffs. And Arcane Avenger, because every single weapon we might be using is gonna get benefits from that one. And we're gonna be using Strun, of course, one of my favorite shotguns, with mods focused on fully front-loaded damage output. With Blaze, so we have hit separate, we buff it even further with Fireball, and our Roar. If you don't have a Riven like I do, you can use Shotgun Elementalist, or Semi-Shotgun Cannonade. Our evolution number 4 gonna be Elemental Balance. You just can't pass on this crazy amount of status chance increase. And for the second evolution, we of course gonna be using Blazing Barrel, because blazing in the name means it's gonna be good on Ember, I guess. And for our secondary of choice, it comes down to the fact, are you gonna be using it to kill stuff, or are you gonna use it as an accessory to enhance our Ember even further? I'm using it to enhance her, so what I have here, Worm Invocation, if I fancy to get some more power from the buffs, and Carnage Stinger, Augur Seeker, Augur Pact. So we have energy for using any ability, and Carnage Stinger because I use melee a lot. And the melee is Zoris, so it's based on the heavy attack. I get some status immunity, so I don't get knocked on my ass on my own with Zoris. But alternatively, if you wanna use it to kill stuff, like I really enjoy Okyukor lately, it can be Okyukor, or it can be Kovanukor, for example. And we can have some fun. You could be using Blast build on the Kovanukor, but what I recommend more, Viral with Heat. And for our melee of choice, we obviously can't pass on Zoris. Just the way this weapon works is kind of like godlike, because it enables so much stuff to be done with it, with an addition of melee influence to it. And I built it like this. I know it looks bad, but trust me, just trust me, okay? We have Corrosive and we have Heat. And Zoris, heavy attack, has forced electricity, so our melee influence is always gonna be there. So this way we can spread heat status all over the place, with a very heavy heat status value. And it would be very unfair to showcase Ember with post AI. So we're gonna unpause it, we're gonna go Madurai, get some power going. Okay. We have our melee influence, everything cleared. I forgot to mention that we need to swap to Cascadia Flare once we have Nukor with Heat. And let me show you real quick how it deals with the enemies. Same units, Exogoxat officers with post AI, and we use our Nukor. I mean, I need my Riven back that I had before with Punch Through. It helped a lot with the damage output. But well, clears everything pretty nice and fast. Do I have anything left? Okay, let's see the hit procs. Ooh, half a mil for just a second of shooting without arcane velocity. So, I'd say pretty decent. Just remember that Exogoxat officers are weak to corrosive, which I don't have on my Strun. And they are also the tankiest unit we can really spawn. But I'm gonna pause that AI because it's really annoying when they just spawn their turrets and walk around like stupid. I just wanna quickly show you the Strun capabilities with the Ember. Okay, I got Quick Incarn on form, and I stacked a bit of my primary Merciless, and it's same stuff like with Sarin, just one shot, and that it's always gonna be taken care of with the hit. What is the actual proc? Can you not die too fast? 380. 1.3. Decent, I'd say. But to top all of it, we just can use one thing, which is our Diriga, modded like this, with our Verglass modded like this. You should already know that one, since I made a video, Crazy Sentinel destroying Steel Path, and that's gonna be the same case here. We're gonna have Roar, and we're gonna put even more heat for the stupid interaction Verglass and Fired Up provides for us. Just wait and see, we're going to our standard mod mission now. Okay, let's see how easy it goes. I should use my Noctua first. I went back to it since I'm not gonna be using any secondary with Zoris. And the build on Zoris is gonna, trust me, do its own work. Meanwhile our Diriga gonna do all the rest. You are pretty immortal in this build, so it's also very good. Our Diriga gets our Roar, our Fireball hit buff, so like from time to time we gotta spawn his clones with Fireball. So we can, if he doesn't kill, we can check its damage. Oh, I mean it's way better than, it's so much better than our Inferno, so yeah. And it's not even like meant to be casted. Like, how can you even consider using Inferno? Like, please buffs. Or like, better than exothermic augment. Rebuff with Noctua. 147. 399 on the hit. And I mean, just look what... Oh, we have Arsonist challenge from Nightwave. Look at the timing. We don't even have to do much. Diriga does it all. We only have to spawn his bodies from time to time at 30 seconds. Wish we could track it somehow. Oh my god, my energy is gone. But well, Diriga clone skill, we get... I forgot if the energy is gone. I don't have my damage reduction, I'm so bad. But yeah, that's why I use Madurai with the way bounce, by the way. Free res, literally. Probably can do that forever as well. Unless I fuck up and I get knocked on my ass in the operator form. I mean, I can't even get headshots. Diriga's just too fast. Okay, let's charge our power with Noctua now. We're gonna get our Nucor Primer. Oh, where did he go? Never mind. 185, 501%, man. Like, maybe I should play Augmented after all instead of Fury. Just for the lol. For the fact that Diriga can solo the world then. I should have honestly used the Augment for Immolation so Diriga gets a bit of the damage reduction. Yeah. I wonder if even Noctua can kill easily. It's completely built to only like multi-shot and getting the buff. I mean, how can I check and it hit? Like, bro, Diriga's on fucking fire as well. Just killing everything. MSE. Ah, of course I couldn't, because I had to dodge the energy drain. Oh, maybe they... Let me armor strip something. Oh, this guy, look. Boom! Oh my god, 6 millions. Having an armor strip like this is always good. We could drop some duration. I mean, you could drop, I will not, but if you want to have some range, you can drop the duration for range. Or at least use Augur Message instead, narrow-minded, so you don't lose the range. Because narrow-minded drains actually a lot of range if you don't have a mod for it. But I don't really like to rebuff all the time, so I keep the duration long. 203. Right. Oh, I'm missing some. Okay, 501. I was missing the growing power. Oh, let's strip that guy. Oh my god, I barely killed him. Couldn't headshot. Diriga was already taking care of him. Armor strip or not. I mean, look at Diriga having like 200 roar and 500 hit. Bro, like, this should not be legal. I hope I don't get banned for abusing this. I mean, I can kill everything in one tap with Zori's AoE, but I can also just wait for Diriga to do that. All I need to do is remember to unpack a bit of the damage reduction we get from the immolation, because it's gonna just drain the energy instantly, like it did before when I died. Oh, I'm actually gonna try to have it stacked for the Acolyte when he comes. Wait, I have to rebuff. Oh, he's already oh, he's coming, and of course I couldn't rebuff fast enough. Okay. I lost some ability. Oh no, it's a violence. We gotta kill him insta before he stops our abilities. I still kinda wanna armor strip him. Ah, fuck me. Fuck off. Fuck off. With your stupid ass shitty... I mean, you that. Armor strip or not, fuck you. You annoy me. And I'm knocking myself on my ass near the Acolyte, but I didn't even have my damage reduction. But I'm pretty confident in Ember's capabilities. Ah, till the day I get prime sure-footed. I'm not gonna play Nairu because it's so much easier to res if you're Madurai. It's the only like reason. Yeah, but we're heading to extraction because that would be all from me for now. Hope you enjoyed it. One of the best looking... Oh, she's... Oh, I'm in love. Literally, she looks so good. And I'm not even like that heavy on fashion frame time spent, you know? But fuck, I love that. The blue flame, the everything. I'm just in love. So, hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like, comment, share and subscribe. And as always, see ya in the next one.